The difference between Korach and Moshe's fight and Shammai and Hillel's fight, the Mishnah and Avos tells us, it was a fight that was shelo l'shem shamayim. It wasn't for the sake of heaven. Fchek Rabbi Yerucham. That's it. Korach, seemingly one of the most evil men in all of our history, who took up 250 cohorts and rabble-rousers to fight against Moshe. And the problem, the Mishnah testifies about him, was that he was fighting Shaloi L'Shem Shamayim. Kachu Giloi. Here is the revelation to what we speak about daily on this podcast. The goal of our study of Chumash is to relearn all of the stories that we know from our childhood in our adult minds to properly understand what was happening. Korach was not the rush of the wicked son. Korach wasn't walking around like they portray, smoking cigarettes maybe on his smartphone outside. That's not Korach. Korach had a white shirt. Korach had a long beard. Korach had a frock. Korach had a Rosh Yeshiva. He was a Rosh Yeshiva of a massive yeshiva. Korach, he was so thirsty for Ruchnius. He wanted so much. He wanted to be so close to the Tata in Himmel, to God in heaven. Nafshi choshka b'Torah. So he fought against Moshe because he couldn't contain himself, Rabbi Yerucham says. How else can we understand this story? For the man that Rashi calls a Pikeach, for the man that we know was a Navi, and a man who few days before this stood by the foot of Har Sinai. That's all we do here. Properly understand what was happening. Korach's cheshbon was for Ruchnius. It was fantastic, except he had one fatal flaw. It was shaloi lishma. And that was all. And that's what the Mishnah and Avos testifies about him. We find the same concept in regards to Har Sinai when the Torah says, do not go up on the mountain because the mountain is holy. And then, a few psukim later, the Torah repeats it. Don't go up on the mountain. Rashi tells us because they were running towards the mountain because they wanted the Kedusha. It was so captivating and enthralling that they couldn't hold themselves back. But the Torah warns again, don't go up on the mountain, you're going to die. Korach, he wanted the Ruchnius. However, it was Shaloi Lishma. Here we see the importance of learning Chumash in our adult minds to properly understand what was truly happening.